Ooh, slap shot. Now, was this one of the bad abilities? I don't know. I'm gonna grab it. I never really watched much of OKKO. Yeah, I can't get up those yet unless there's... Yeah, if this were real life, I'd totally stand on that. Ah, I've not unlocked the ladder. Because that's not till much later. I know where I'm supposed to be going, I'm just seeing if there's any treasures or anything like that. Oh, that sounds terrible. That sounds absolutely terrible. Yeah, I could imagine them doing that. It's like, no, Zombie Island, all fake. Nope, 13 ghosts, all fake. The Ghoul School, nah, they were just drama students. And it's like, well, if they are drama students, I wish I'd have gone to that drama school. Because if they can afford to make their students do weird supernatural stuff, yeah, sign me up. So 99 puppies were lost. Oh no. Well, they're not looking for Sora at the moment. They're looking for Leon. Also, one of the things I love about this place is it's clearly got the piano and the bin with all the like scrunched up attempts at songs. This is essentially Roger and Anita's house, but you never see Roger or Anita throughout this entire game. Yeah, Purdy does look dead. So I actually watched 101 Dalmatians 2, and for a Disney sequel, it wasn't too bad. Also, you'll have to excuse me, I've got a bit of an itchy nose right now, and it's only making itself worse. But yeah, first person mode, woo! Like, think about first person mode. In Kingdom Hearts 2, you can actually play the game in first-person mode and fight, but it's very limited. There are some things that break the camera out of that mode. See, I hear mixed opinions on Kronk's new group. I like it because it's more Kronk, but a lot of people don't like it because it's just... It's almost like they wanted to make a Kronk TV show. Oh, guys. Chat, can you see that? That television. I can hear it now. The Canine Crunchies commercial. 10-hour loop. Gone out into the back alley. I actually think I did find a 10-hour loop of Canine Crunchies. That's the plan. That is the plan. So, what I'm planning on doing with streams is, I have it so that Twitch is capturing the recordings and keeping them. It keeps them for 14 days because I'm not paying for anything. And I'm going to download them and have them directly on my computer. And then I'm probably going to annotate them in Vegas so that I've got some good bits to clip for the YouTube channel. I've created a side YouTube channel for the stream archives, but I'm also thinking of dispensing some clips onto it as well. Oh yeah, I remember the scales moving. Yeah, I can go show that off real quick. Because I need to go back that way anyway to progress the story. Yeah, I know that, but I also want to download. I also want to download them as well, so I can clip some highlights. I would be doing this stream in full screen with none of like the little gubbins around it, like the event list and stuff like that, which I know is usually ill-advised, especially for early streamers. But I'm unable to get this game to actually run at my system's native resolution because I don't know if they're going to patch this or if it's just an issue that I'm having. Whenever I try and change the resolution type, well, whenever I try and change it from borderless window to windowed or full screen, it just crashes. Kingdom Hearts just crashes. So there are several advantages to this being on PC. That's for certain. The mods are going to start coming out. The randomizer will probably make its way here. But yeah, there's probably also going to be like model swaps and stuff, or like texture swaps. So I imagine people like the people that stream repainted games are probably going to have some funny repaints. Yeah, Mickey pretty much said you will play this in 1600 by 900. Which, of course, I've reduced by a few pixels just so that I can make my chat border look a little nicer. Probably not the best decision, but I wonder if I can get over there. It's probably going to be a no for now. Right, let's go to where I'm actually supposed to go. That's excellent that the mods have already started coming. I know it's quite divisive because quite a divisive issue because it's an Epic exclusive, unfortunately, and some people still have their morals and refuse to buy or play anything on Epic. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, so long as the price is something I'm willing to pay, and it's not a budget port, then I don't care what I get it on. I've got no particular affinity for Steam or GOG or Epic. I would mention other things, but I don't tend to play a lot of things on other platforms. I've got the Xbox Game Pass, and I've done a few test streams with games from that to mixed results. Like, I wanted to do a bit of a test stream of Oblivion, but I just could not get that working. OBS would not read it in any of the settings that I could think of without me like just directly capturing the entire screen, and I sort of don't want to do that. So yeah, as a kid, this section of the game used to confuse me. Would I do Switch? If it came out on the Switch, like, earlier, I probably would have, but I like the idea of being able to mod this game. Right, so, as it was said earlier, there's this little thing about these scales here. If we take a look at them, you'll notice that the needle is pointing all the way at the bottom. If I step on it, it goes up a little. That is a nice little detail. They did not have to add this to the game, but they did. The amount of love that actually went into all of the areas here in Traverse Town, it just makes the place feel lived in. Yeah. Sorry, if I keep tapping the mic. Again, I've all of a sudden just started itching again. I think it's because I've got the windows opening and it's starting to get towards my allergy season. And this is usually one of the symptoms of my allergies, is I just get an incredibly itchy nose. It doesn't tend to get, like, stuffy or anything like that, just really itchy. Supposed to go this way. Let's see if he's got anything to buy. Yeah, it's been hasn't been like too hot, but yeah, it's been fairly good weather past few days. Don't really need any ability studs. I don't really need any of this, to be fair. Not yet. Plus, I think you can find and synthesize a lot of it better later on. Ah, here we go.
They'll come at you out of nowhere.
Who are you?
And they'll keep on coming at you. As long as you continue to wield the Keyblade.
They don't stop coming.
But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. Now, let's see that Keyblade.
What? There's no way you're getting this.
Alright. Then have it your way.
Oh, there's a Burger King cross-promotion. Burger King at Disneyland. Even though it's a Final Fantasy character. Yeah. His jump is hilarious. Like, he doesn't even bend his knees correctly. I'm gonna make him jump. Like, look at that. Like... So fart. Yeah, the gun blade. So this fight is kind of weird. You're kind of like not expected to win. And there's kind of like an exhaust thing, like he doesn't have to like defeat you. It's just if you end up like taking too many hits, I believe you can lose this fight without like dying.
Come on!
Oh. Those... Revenge. Yeah, because he's got that revenge thing. So yeah, some bosses,
you found it.
after
Nice
you manage to get
Leon.
so many like combo hits off on them, they'll I've mentioned this previously, but I'll say it again for those that like aren't that
like
aware. They
things
have
are
like
worse than
things
we
where they'll do
thought.
special moves or
A lot
counterattacks.
worse.
Yep, that's it. Stream's over. Sora's dead. When you walk away, you don't hear me say. is this one of the new cutscenes for Final Mix? So, I never actually played Final Mix. Which is... Basically, Japan has this thing where they'll release a game in the West. Well, they'll release a game domestically. They'll release a game in the West. And they'll make it slightly better, like bug fixed and stuff in the West. Then they'll re-release it in Japan with better features. And Final Mix was this mythical concept of, like, it's Kingdom Hearts, but with more stuff. And you can't have it, because it's in Japan only.
Sure is spooky.
I'm not scared.
Excuse me, did the king send you?
I mean, if I saw her, I'd be scared, because isn't she supposed to be dead?
Come on, lazy bum. Wake up.
Yeah, guys,
You
spoilers
okay?
spoilers for Final Fantasy VII. Aerith dies.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want. Because you wield the Keyblade.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kairi.
Kairi? Who are you talking about? I'm the great ninja Yuffie. I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
That's Leon.
Oh yeah, for some reason they decided they were going to call him Leon
Yeah.
and not
We
Squall.
had to get it away from you to shake off those creatures. It turns out that's how they were tracking you.
I think it's
It was
because
the only way to conceal your heart from them.
Disney
But
thought
it
it
won't
was
work
like
for
too
long.
edgy.
Still, hard to believe that you, of all people, are the chosen one. Well, I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
Why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
Oh, are we
Okay.
having some choosy beggars
you know
in here?
there are many other worlds out there, besides your castle in this town, right?
Yeah?
But they're supposed to be a secret.
They've been secret, because they've never been connected. Until now. When the Heartless came, everything changed.
The Heartless?
The ones who attacked you, you remember?
Those without hearts.
The darkness in people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
And there is darkness within every heart.
Hey, have you heard of someone named Ansem?
And Sam?
He was studying the Heartless.
Ah
He
yes,
recorded
and
all
Sam.
of his findings in a very detailed report.
Gosh, can we see it?
Its pages are scattered everywhere.
Scattered.
Too many worlds.
Oh, then maybe the king went to find them.
Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
We've got to find him quick.
Run.
Yeah, you
That's right.
cast stop on the
Keyblade.
clock, don't you?
So, this is the key.
Or it's something weird like
Exactly.
that.
The Heartless have great fear.
I can't
of
get
the
it just
Keyblade.
yet, I don't think.
That's why they'll keep coming after you, no matter what.
Well, I didn't ask for this.
The Keyblade chooses its master, and it chose you.
Yeah.
So, tough luck.
How did all this happen? I remember being in my room.
Chat. I decided to
Wait a
take a
minute.
quick look around
What
my...
happened to my home? My island? Riku!
Oh, hit a certain time based
Kyrie.
on the paintings, right.
You know what? I really don't know.
I take a look around my room, and climbing slowly up the wall is one of the spiders that usually lives on my ceiling. It kind of caught me off guard for a moment there. Right. So it's that chest that's got the thing going on with it, isn't it? Yeah. So there's a clock there. Yeah, Spider joins the chat. Let's examine these. Oh, see. Also, Bold Mountain. That's a nice little Disney reference there. Well, I say Disney reference. It's the whole Fantasia and Chernobog thing. Right, so it looks to be about 35 minutes past 9. So, midday jungle, no. Or is that me being like bad at reading clocks? I haven't read a manual clock in years. I know that sounds weird. That and like lockdown has really destroyed my ability to clock properly. But yeah, make sure I save because surprisingly it's still like that little intro crawl. Might have to come back and do it later. Can't do it while these two are watching. Oh, actually no, this is how you open it, yeah, the Keyblade. But it's a chest that pops out of the clock. I remember seeing the video footage now, but yeah. Right. Anything else to tell me? So having the Keyblade is a curse. You're perpetually hunted by Heartless because they hate the Keyblade so much. They're like, Zoinks, it's the Keyblade! So, for reference, that is from, what was it? One episode of Scooby-Doo, Shaggy randomly just goes, Zoinks! It's the gay blade! And it's like, what?
Yuffie, go!
So, that's where the
Sora, let's go.
stream title comes in. Oh no. You see, they knew when they were making this that you wanted Sora to meet those two. And they're just constantly teasing you and teasing you. Yeah, so those guys obviously a little tougher than those other ones that were showing up. Nothing I can't handle. Not a big fan of the recolor. This is where I went stream blind and wasn't paying too much attention to where they were saying they were going. But there's a chest up there, so I can easily go get that. I know where I need to go though. Get off the table. Now, don't worry, that might have been quite a small space to be fighting those guys in, but I've played well, I've played Yakuza 0. I'm used to fighting in cramped conditions. Yeah, when you're doing, oh yeah, I forgot I've got to kill all the Heartless before I can collect that. Yeah, when you're doing, Majima's part of the game, the map you're in for that is, the streets are not made for fighting.
Come on!
They're just incredibly close quarters. The camera gets stuck on everything. Now I have to go down there after him. I should have probably looked for the chest earlier and got it earlier. So third time's the charm. I wonder if I can go into the other hotel. Yeah. Right. Game, are you done? Is that enough Heartless for now? Fight in the staff room. Ah, yes, let's spend some time in the green room. Which is where I already was. Well, they've got to make the game difficult somehow. Oh, no, I get it now. You hit the clock, not the thing, so... So now that it's 12... Isn't there supposed to be a chest? Or is that just me being a fool, or have I done the puzzle wrong? It made a sound. Oh, it appears in the other room. Oh, I chose the wrong door. Well, it was the easy mistake to choose the wrong door, because rarely ever come back here. Oh hey look! We're in the land of dragons. Okay, so Sora was making the attack noises, but was not swinging. It can't be that chest. I can't figure it out now, I'll figure it out later, because I don't want to be like, stuck on anything. Ah. Hang on. That is saying... Hang on, what was going on there? Yeah, it just got stuck. Yeah, I'll figure it out some other point. I don't think it's anything super important, it's just like a synthesis material or something. Right, on with this. Oh, just 6 of them. And more on top. my peas and grain. Yeah, there is another way out of this area, but I'm just choosing to go back through the Dalmatian's house. Sad doggos.
Come on!
Oh. I hit it a bunch, but it made the sound no chest appeared.
Come on!
Unless... Oh no. Unless it appears in the red room and that was what I got.
Come on!
It's funny, I did a little research before I started playing this again, but then I forgot most of what I learned. No, give me the peas! Yeah, I think I was getting the clock a little confused with what you have to do to fight one of the optional bosses later on in the game. Look at them with their Street Fighter 2-esque special moves. Right, so this is the way I need to go. It's getting so warm here. Though I saw someone doing a Proud Mode zero EXP run, and they actually intentionally let one of, I think it was one of their allies die, or both of them. Oh no, it was a different run I was watching. It was...
Gosh, are these the Heartless guys?
Let's go get 'em to
Oh, it's another roll credits moment. Was that a frame rate jump? Like, the cutscene was like preset at 30 or something, but the game's forced 60. Or some rubbish like that. That was jarring. Oh yeah, this was one of the another one of the less inspiring colour changes they made to this. It used to be like a very sinister purple. Tricky to just keep getting off all of these air combos. So, everyone gives Donald as an ally a very bad rap, because they always go on about how he doesn't heal you enough. Well, in this battle in particular, I don't think he is likely to heal you. It's really weird, like, because he doesn't know you all that well. But then, later on in the game, you kind of have to adjust his AI. So the reason for the colour change is, so the HD version of Kingdom Hearts is the final mix version, which, as I explained earlier, is the definitive edition re-release that they did after releasing it, the initial Kingdom Hearts in the West. And they decided, for whatever reason, to change the colour palette of some monsters. And this boss was one of the ones that was hit in the very original Kingdom Hearts. He was... yeah, in the original Kingdom Hearts he was purple. But in the final mix version, they just poured paint buckets all over him. They just... Is that usually that big? Oh well. Obtained Brave Warrior, just did like the
you were looking for me?
biggest...
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us find the king.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Yeah, I guess.
You see, everyone here is manipulating you. They're stringing you along saying you can find your friends. And they're also saying, just go with them, you'll be able to find your friends.
Yeah,
like,
you
wow.
gotta look funny, like us. Yup. Whoa.
Yes, for ones on happy faces.
Happy?
Well, you see, it's impossible for Donald to echo. Hang on. People give, just a real quick tangent, people give Final Fantasy X
Okay, why not?
a bad
I'll
rap
go with you
for the
guys.
bit where Tidus starts doing the horribly forced fake
Name's
laugh,
Goofy.
I'm Sora.
but it's nothing compared to
All
that
for
fake
one,
smile.
one for all.
Also, Donald can't echo, he's a duck, and apparently ducks' quacks don't echo. Now, I know this is untrue.
Little squirt took
Yeah.
down that Heartless. Who'd have thought it? Such is the power of the Keyblade. The child's strength is not his own.
Why don't we turn him into a Heartless? That'll settle things quick enough.
And the brat's friends are the king's lackeys. Slug on the eyes, they're all bilge rats by the look of them.
You're no prize yourself.
Shut up!
Enough! The Keyblade has chosen him. Will it be he who conquers the darkness?
So I was going to say, it's quite obvious who this is, but you probably recognised some of those voices.
Either way, he could be quite useful.
Although I don't know if they're all reprised by, like, their original voice cast from the films they're from. Some of them might have sound-alikes. They did a lot of sound-alikes in this game. Yeah, the shops might have some pretty neat stuff, but I'm sure I can just, like, find a lot of it. Oh, they give me some pocket money. Bless. From this angle, Donald looks like he's looking up at me expectantly, like he wants something. That or he's done something wrong. You know, like when people, it's like dogs, like rip things up, and then like the people get angry at them. The dog's like just looking up at them all sad. Teleport to the gummy ship from save points. Not all save points let you board the gummy ship. yeah. Sora's stimulus came through. Ooh. Some magic. Striking enemies and using ethers brings it back. Give him that other thing. Yeah, I got my rotten sweet corn stimulus. Oh, yes! Oh, baby, now we're talking! We have got the most essential ability of any, and I mean any, action RPG out there. The ability to roll. Jiminy. No, scan's useful. Scan's nice because it's just like, oh, when's this boss fight over? But it doesn't really, like, save your life. Dodge roll is... Oh, baby, dodge roll. I mean, it's not the best, but in terms of abilities, it's up there. Ha! 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 Nice. You see, you can tell Sora's not very armoured because he's not fat rolling. He's just like whoosh, whoosh, like the big whoosh. Right, so if I go into the menu and go to the journal like it wants me to, yeah, it's just got a recap of the story so far. That's a nice little feature. Ooh, I've got a list of characters. Some you might have even seen in the background, like everyone's favourite, the broom from Fantasia. Boom, 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 boom. And look, it's even catalogued our dead friends. Isn't that nice? Like Jiminy wasn't there, but he's got the obituary on them. Right, I can't remember which colour of these Trinity marks it is I can do. I think it's the blue ones, but I'll go around and do some of the ones that I can do. Nah, I can only do the blue ones to start with. I think that chest is... yeah, it's locked behind the thing. Oh no! Oh no! I don't like that being the button for the quick menu for spells. Oh well. I'll live with it. I'll adapt. See, I best make sure I pick it up because I don't think it is possible to get back up here again till later. Now that I've used up that Trinity mark. drop off the postcards that I've collected. Got a cottage. A whole cottage to carry around in my pocket. I had 3 of them. Yeah, putting equipment on those 2 doesn't really matter that much. But I suppose, like, I'll just put them there because they're there. I think I'm about ready to leave this place. So, we can finally start getting to the Disney stuff. Oh, there's another little, one of these. Oh! I don't have anything for Goofy. World exit, you just walk and just go whoosh, just fall straight off the bottom of the world. Green cursor shows your current position. Select your next destination with the cursor. The Battle LV. And selecting destinations. More stars mean stronger Heartless in the world. Ah. I'm gonna go this way. Heartless also have ships, apparently. In the second game, they swap that out, and they're no longer like... They don't have ships, they are the ships. I wonder what Big Mail does with all of our spit. That'd be a weird conversation to come in on. It's probably how like Tiger Balm is made or something funky like that. Ooh, parts. You need to collect the parts, you need to collect the blueprint things. Heck yeah, we're getting... Gradius or whatever it's called in here. I don't know. Some kind of some kind of side-scrolling shoot 'em up. Even though this is forward scroll. So I can break. I can shoot. Star Fox maybe, but it's a bit too slow for Star Fox. There is in fact no barrel roll. I can see why people actually hate these segments now. They are a bit slow. Well, they wanted to make, because Kingdom Hearts was and is like the marriage between a Western and well, a prominent Western and prominent Eastern property. They decided to make it have like wider appeal. So while there is still some like grindiness to it, it's got like the sort of it's got some of the pick up and play sort of elements. I believe it became optional after you've already beat one of the courses as well. You could go back to it like it was some kind of mission. We're in a world based off one of the best Disney movies. Oh, hey, look! It's our boy. It's our boy Phil. Just make sure I save it. Hercules! Hercules! Hercules!
Good timing. Give me a hand, will you? Move that pedestal over there for me. I gotta spruce this place up for the games.
The games! For the games!
It's way too heavy.
What? Too heavy? Since when have you been such a little... Oh, wrong guy. What are you doing here?
Do you know, I don't actually think it's Danny DeVito in the first one.
Heroes only.
I know that they got
my hands full preparing for the game.
A sound-alike who actually looks a bit like him too.
Look, it's like this. Heroes are coming from all over to fight ferocious monsters right here in the Coliseum.
Like, if you see the guy. If you see the guy that they used, he sounds like a knockoff Danny DeVito, and he looks like a knockoff Danny DeVito.
That front.
What's so funny? I fought a bunch of monsters.
Hey, if you can't even move this, you can't call yourself a hero. Okay, so it takes more than brawn. Well, let's see what you can do.
I like that they've tried to make a lot of the characters as expressive as they are in the 2D animated cartoons, but with like early PS2 models. So it's kind of, well, I say early, it's like just PS2 models in general, and we weren't really at the time to make 3D models expressive like that. Right, let's do some of this training. Ah yes, the most ferocious of enemies. The barrel. Ooh, I've not even gotten round to Kingdom Hearts 3 yet. What, the "So You Want to Be a Hero" song? It does need that, but unfortunately it's not in here, and if it was, I could see this stream, like anyone streaming this, getting taken down just because it being confused with like it from the movies.
Come on.
Because I wanted to avoid like earlier playing as much of simple and clean as possible, just because
Come on.
I really do know that. I know Twitch ain't YouTube, but I know that on YouTube, if it even picks up the slightest whiff that you use simple and clean. Oh, there's another barrel somewhere. It's probably down here. Nope. Where's this other barrel? Am I blind? Yeah, I think I am. It's there. Yeah, it would have been nice if I could control the camera a bit better, but yeah. Alright, I'll start with these ones first. And have less allergic reactions. Not saying that's why I failed, but I feel a mean one coming on. Oh, that's good. I just don't want to strike. But you weren't here for what I actually did at that point. I swapped the audio out for Simple and Clean being sung by Donald and Goofy. Oh, I can't even grab onto that. Yeah, so that should absolve me of all my sins. Oh, come on. This is doable. I'm just a little rusty. In fact, I know it goes against all logic, but I do know that you can do the first attack in your combo after some jumps to get that little bit of extra distance. I have seen people do like sequence breaks with things like that and Dumbo. Well, not so much full sequence breaks, but like I've seen little breaks that people have done. I know Dumbo, if you dismount Dumbo at the right point, you can skip to areas that you can't even get to. But that's the road that we'll cross when I get to Dumbo. For now, it's just a bit of a casual playthrough. Oh yeah, it was this one towards the other. Yeah, I get it now, yeah.
You know, you ain't bad, kid.
Really, that's better with a
Looks like
combo
I'm ready
reduction
for
though,
the
because you
games.
can't break barrels unless you hit them with the last hit in your combo.
Why not?
2 words. You guys ain't heroes.
Come on.
Yes, there we go. Thunder has some... Well, fire's pretty good, but Thunder has some really good utility. It's good for crowd control.
Rather a stubborn old goat, wouldn't you say?
Oh no, it's James
Hey,
Woods.
hold on there, Fuzzboy. Hold on.
That's
Wait,
it.
let me guess.
Stream is cancelled.
You want to enter the games, right? Well, then,
And it actually is James Woods. They couldn't get Danny DeVito,
A pass?
but they could get James Woods.
It's all yours. Good luck, kid. I'm pulling for you, little shorty.
I could start doing some of the arena stuff now, but I'll probably wait a little. I'll round up my spell list. Right, I don't want Tarzan to be my first world, so... Kingdom of Hearts guy. Kind of hard guy. Bit of an odd man he is. Oh! no, I had a fatal crash. Sora dies in a spaceship accident. Yeah. That's the wrong amount of worlds to family ratio there. 2 worlds, 1 family. Like, no wonder like Tarzan looks a little long in the tooth. Yeah, it is a little weird that they are flying ships in this one. Again, in the second one, I believe they are the ships. Like, they're still mechanical, because some Heartless are mechanical, but they're a lot more clearly defined. They're not just random polygons. Yeah, it's worth gathering all of these, because then you can build some funny things to fly through the air with. To be honest, I actually do prefer Kingdom Hearts 2's gummy ships. Apparently I completed a mission. I'm going to select world now. And then once again, we are flying. This is a different route. Yeah. You have to do this between every stinking world. Oh yeah, you used to play Dissidia on the way to college all the time. That was a bit of a trip. I never played the sequel though. Yeah. Some of the characters in it are kind of weird, like, I get that there was no singular Warrior of Light in the original Final Fantasy, but having this like one Warrior of Light guy was kind of a bizarre choice. Now, if you want the true crossover in terms of like games, play Fortune Street. I believe it's usually like Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy, but there was one on the Wii where it's Mario and Dragon Quest. For those of you not in the know, Fortune Street is basically Japanese Monopoly with stocks. They have a very basic version of it in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. And I think the reason it was in Birth by Sleep is because I think Square Enix probably either owns the game or they own the digital rights to the game. I don't know. I've not really researched it much, but like it always seems to have their name attached. Ah, yes, we have taken the illicit substances and we have ended up down the rabbit hole. Wait, so it was going to be like a rubbish little arena fighter? Do you think that's enough doors? So, this is where we are potentially going to attract
How did he get so small?
No, you're simply
a
too big.
certain kind of audience. What am I talking about? I'm not going to attract an audience.
Must you be so loud? You woke me up.
Good morning.
Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
Wait, what do we have to do to grow small?
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
So, because Disney has all these properties under their belt, and everyone was speculating, oh, there's going to be a Star Wars world in Kingdom Hearts, but they never really did that, and there's going to be this, and there's going to be that, there's going to be a Marvel one. It might be a possibility in the next phase, but do you know what could also be a possibility? Labyrinth. Because they own Lucasfilms, because I don't think it's just the Star Wars, it's the entirety of Lucasfilm's properties, so I believe they own Labyrinth. Just seeing that doorknob reminded me of the knockers in Labyrinth. Yeah. So this is what I was saying when I said a particular kind of audience. Like, I've shrunk down. Oh, it's my favourite teapots.
Thunder!
I like all these guys teapots. I've always called them. They're actually supposed to be like little wizards.
Thunder! Come on!
Yeah, the little shots.
Thunder!
Oh yeah, I don't have the MP to burn at this point. I didn't take the staff at the start of the game. I'm not a pro gamer, I didn't take the staff and get that extra 1 MP that breaks Kingdom Hearts. Oh, nice, I forgot people had items. That reminds me, I do actually need to set the characters up. Well, Labyrinth kind of continued without David Bowie in the form of books and stuff.
Come on! Thunder!
Well, yeah, I never did as well, but apparently, like, Magic's the pro strat, or like what a lot of people like say is the pro strat. It's fine. You can, like, if you know how to use the spells, and remember to like go into your little hot bar thing to use them like this, then yeah, they can be quite good. I definitely will always need to have Cure plastered on A, which actually won't be A on my controller, it'll be X, because I've remapped the controller for ergonomic thumb reasons. Oh, I need to be big again. There's an important point I missed. But while I'm at it, right. So, this is I believe setting Donald to defensive is a good idea, because it means he is more likely to give you like that little clutch heal, you know, like that just last minute little thing. That's what a lot of people forget about. Goofy, it doesn't matter too much. I'll see if I can get a chance to kill Jiminy. Thank you for tuning in, hanging out. Yeah, I'm too invested in this to stop now. Right. Come on, let's fold that bed away. Is there anything else I can do in this room while I'm big? Not at the moment, I don't think. Now, apparently, like, spells like Arrow are quite good to cast, because they put a permanent damage buff around you, and when you come close to enemies, they get hit by you. Stop's really good. Stop is abusable in this game. And Gravity is good against enemies with large amounts of HP, and I think it does hit crowds.
Court is now in session!
I'm on trial? But why?
Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is? Because I say so, that's why.
That is so unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
Yeah, but
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling?
muddling.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the
That's
meddling
against the
kids.
rules.
This so could have really been a Hanna-Barbera crossover.
Guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No! Oh, please! Hold it right there!
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartland.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Oh wow, that like speed skip. Yes, it's kind of weird. I don't know if it's just an issue with the PC version or if it's like this collection in general. They seem to have this thing where whenever it's the in-engine cutscenes, it moves at a certain frame rate, and then as soon as it gets into the actual play itself, it goes to the frame rate I set it to. It's not that the frames are dropped, it's like it's capped at a different amount for the actual like in-game scenes versus the actual like stuff that's going on. Right. Yeah, Alice is an outsider. Oh no. Yeah, that could be the case. Well, one of the things I remember is back when I used to do a lot of like video editing and YouTube poop stuff, all of the actual cutscenes, even though they look like they're using like in-game assets, they've not got like the really smooth cutscene details to them. Like that trial there, would be available as downloads from this Kingdom Hearts video website. But the scenes in between, like when Alice gets locked in the cage, wouldn't. So I think that could very well be the case, because I'm sure the cutscenes with voice dialogue are pre-recorded. So that could be what it is like all of the actual gameplay stuff and the real in-game stuff like this is moving at 60, whereas the original voiced cutscenes are capped at 30. Right, so we've got the Cheshire Cat here, and he is not wanting to tell us anything. He is being cryptic. Maybe if I didn't call him the Cheshire Cat and I went all American and called him the Cheshire Cat, he'd get pissed off enough and actually tell me. Should we trust him? I don't think we should trust anyone around here. But at least he's putting his trust in us. So, this particular music track was what made it so that without me even having to look at the credits, I knew that the same person who did the music for the Mario and Luigi games on Game Boy Advance and the DS ones and all that, the composer for that is, I believe, the same composer for this. And it kind of shows. Also, I like how I made a big deal about dodge roll, but I've not used it yet. Not really had a whole lot of reason to use it. Right, if I remember correctly.
Thunder!
No, it's not that. Oh, give it a potion.
This should help.
Probably did that a bit early, but... Right, let's see what this one wants. That's kind of expensive. Don't know if it's worth it. Some goodies. So what do we have here? Yeah. Oh, one of the evidence boxes. Footprints. You actually just find footprints in a box, apparently. This one just says it wants a potion.
Here!
Not that it'll make me big or anything. Just wants a potion. I suppose that's a fair trade. I'll use the ether that I just collected.
Here!
And that one gave me peas, but I also got a camping set. Yeah. These are forever going to be peas. I know they're supposed to be 8 HP orbs, but they're just never not going to be peas anymore. HP's orb. I like that. Donald, could you kind of get out of the way, please? Thank you. Ah, didn't time my jump well enough. Yeah, I don't know if it's like just input lag or if it was always like this, but yeah. You say that, but like Disney seems to work under the assumption that ducks don't fly. And while they are perfectly capable of flying, you don't really see them doing it much unless they've got somewhere to be. Well, yeah, it's like that thing that we watched together that one time. Also, that's a bit of a weird spot. Where they just decided to stick that bear cub and raccoon on a log and drift them out to sea. There we go, made it. Yeah, there's a thing on Disney Plus. And it, oh, what was it called? It's called like Tale of Two Critters, and they just went out into the wilderness and filmed a whole load of like wildlife stuff to do with like a bit. I think there was somewhere even like I think they were in Canada. I think they filmed it in Canada. They were in the woods and there was like a black bear and a raccoon, and they just recorded it doing stuff where they kind of like forced animals together. But then there's a scene where they're drifting out to sea on a log. And I'm like, Disney, why did you put these animals that clearly like aren't getting on with each other on a log together and drifting them out to sea? And I'm like, oh wait, you shoved a load of lemmings off a cliff years prior to this. Ooh, excellent, Blizzard. Oh yeah, I can't do anything with that tap just yet, I don't think. Unless I had to cast like spells at the tap. I know there was something to do with that. Yeah. Oh. Disney's history with animals. But also, speaking of like things that Disney would rather sweep under the rug and also bring it back to like Japan and Disney. Because of the way copyright laws in Japan work, apparently the infamous Song of the South is public domain in Japan, and so third-party publishers can create like Blu-rays and DVDs of it. Yeah, dog in a box.
Come on! Come on!
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was pressing the rally button. So there's a button you can press when you're locked onto an enemy, and if you, it's the Y button, or like on PlayStation it'll be triangle. Oh, this one also wants to eat. What greedy plants? But yeah, oh, what was I saying? Yeah, there's a rally button, and you use it to call your allies to help you with a monster that you're locked onto. And apparently one of the reasons Donald doesn't heal you as much is because, like, you sometimes need to rally in order to get his attention. Let's see if I can make this jump. Probably not, there's probably another way up. Like, chances are there's like a door up there or something. Yeah, I think there's an entranceway over there. I could also just jump from here, but I don't think that'll give me the distance. Well, he is a duck. Like, they are notorious for being like one of the most aggressive planets. Not planets. One of the most aggressive animals on the entire planet. Duck planet. Cat planet. Lotus. Maybe I've got to swing the tree around. I'm going to swing the tree around. Oh, no, I made it. Seems like there was no extra door up to here either. Oh, that's just the scan gummy, not the actual scan ability. In fact, do I have any new abilities? No. Right, I'm going to check my key items because I'm sure there's some evidence that I'm missing. 1, 2... Yeah, I've only got 2 pieces of evidence. No, 1, 2, 3. There's 4 pieces of evidence, I believe. The other one's probably somewhere easy to get at, but I've not gotten it. I know you can make these lily pads go up somehow. I can't remember just how it's done.
This should help.
Let's turn the tree around. And then get the nut. That should have opened up some different ways for me to go. So, there's obviously a door behind here. But I can't get... You can't, like, go this way when you're big. Goodness, it's like being a child again. There was a doorway, I'm sure, in the plant, but I couldn't go in it. Ah, there it is. Of course, everything leads to the bizarre room. The stench. I think that's all 4 pieces of evidence. So, on with the trial. It's gonna be off with someone's head. Oh, I've actually got to go up to her. Or up to someone. Ah, here we are. So there's my 4 pieces of evidence. Still not impressed. Of her evidence. So, this doesn't matter too much, how this works out. Apparently, you can tell which one it is by the one that hit the ground first, I believe? Because they hit the ground at a slight different rate. But I don't know if that's true at all, so it's just random. Oh, she's going all Judge Dredd on us now. Oh dear, oh dear. That sounds like that could be an actual law.
Come on!
The hearts are getting a bit annoying, so... Yeah, if you hit her like that, all the hearts will go and attend to her. Yeah, I learnt the strat because it's what people do when they do no EXP proud mode. They set it up in such a way where the hearts will go and attend to her, so that they can keep them out of the way while they destroy the tower. Well, Alice has just vanished. Also, I don't know how that's supposed to kill. Looks like you're supposed to be in the cage, it just slams down. Well, the fact that the cage rises and it's supposed to, like, drop over time, and that's why you're supposed to stop them from messing with the tower. Like, it's bizarre. Uh-oh. The large bodies are here.
Come on.
Yeah, you can only hurt these guys from behind or with magic.
Thunder. See ya. Fire.
Now I do remember what I need to do with that rock. But do I have the yes, I've got the potions. I've got the podions. Potions. Potoin.
Here.
Then you move the rock into there. There we go. Now it's time to eat nut. Nut. Yeah, the allies are alright, they make a bit of a distraction. So you can escape, and Donald does save you in like the last minute, usually, if you've got it set up right. Of course, you can be like me and just let him die. He'll get back up. Oh yeah, yeah.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
There's empty bubbles. So you collect bubbles, bees, and bubbles, peas, and rotten coal. Lots of camping sets. Right. this one? A high potion. That one's a bit greedy. Shock me.
Deep freeze.
Oh.
Thunder.
That's the total opposite. It's because the buttons on screen don't correspond with how I've got it mapped, so I need to get used to
This
that.
should help.
Oh wow, a mega potion. It's pretty good, I suppose. More Dalmatians. Right, I can get over there later as well. Oh, I can't go back. Yeah, there's a way to get up those before you get long jump, not long jump, high jump, I believe, but not start going that way just yet, so we'll see.
Thunder. Ha.
Yeah, Thunder's probably one of the more useful spells. Just because of the later on it will be able to just take things straight out, but it's kind of a bit of a chip damagey type thing, but it does it to the entire group of enemies. Oh yeah, the new way opened up. Yeah, it was there. Yeah, unfortunately the Mad Hatter isn't actually in this. They just relegated him to being a portrait. I remember being able to like glitch myself up there or like jump up there a way I shouldn't have. Right, let's have a look. Very merry birthday. How do I activate the thing in this room, I wonder? I can't remember. Because it is possible. I don't want to go to the bazaar. I want to sit in the chairs. Can I even do that yet? I'll sit down and get your present. Now it'll let me sit down, that's good. Of course I'm going to sit in that chair. Because I can refresh the room. Oh yeah, I forgot I've got Blizzard now, so...
See ya.
Yeah, they're fire enemies, so... get extra experience hitting with ice. And do a lot of extra damage as well. Yeah, having to come in and out of this room just to, like, sit in every chair can be a bit of a pain. Because, you know, change places! It's the thing. Like... They managed to put in all the things that everyone remembers from Alice.
Fire.
Oh. Me not quite getting on the controls there. Yeah. No wonder I never used to use magic, though. This game doesn't make it easy to be a mage. watch this be a cake. No? Peas for dinner. One more chair, I think. And that's it. I have been every guest at the party at once. Oh. I need a bit of a snack, I think. I've been at this for how long? Fair few hours. I've got some of these giant Cadbury's dark milk buttons. Oh dear.
Deep freeze! Deep freeze! See ya! See ya! Deep freeze! This should help.
Yeah, that got a little dicey there. Let's see if there's any more to clear out. Yeah, I'm sure there's more things I can do in that. Yeah. Well, it's because I pressed the rally button. You better watch out, or the shadows will go after the doorknob. Let's see if anything has actually happened in that room. So that flower's there now. I'm sure you do something like move it to the tap or something. I don't know. There are several more secrets that I've just not figured out. Is there a door like this round to the other side, I wonder? Nope. I'm sure there was something to do with that giant tap, and then there was something to do with, the book. There's a book in the, that's flat at the moment, but there's a way to, like, make it appear. Yeah, I'm sure there was, you could like hit the tap, and it would pour water into this flat object here and make it into an actual vase. I'm certain that was a thing. Just can't remember how to do it. And then you could make this book real. Right. Here we go. It's about to be boss time. Yeah, this is another boss that had a recolor. He used to be black and red like the cards, but they just made him like purple and pink. Yeah, it could be a Trinity thing, because there is a Trinity in the fireplace. Like, I could keep trying to get up on the table and stuff, like to hit him a little better, but... Oh no, he's been knocked in. It's gonna help him too much. It'll make you drop your peas. Feels like a bit of a pain not having scan. But I actually don't mind it. So that's the sound of Donald dying. That swagger though. I always used to think that Goofy was yelling oil. Oh. I must be getting quite a way into the fight because this guy has started setting his clubs on fire. Probably like some little thing I didn't know, like if you cast Blizzard on him while he's down like this. I don't know. They're both dead again. Wait, is the table gone? Did he destroy the table? I didn't even know that was the thing. again. There's also probably a way of stopping him. Right. I remember last time he did that, he did a sweep straight away.
Fire! Here! Thunder! Ha! Ha! This should help.
Right. So again. Oh no, I thought he usually like accents that with a sweep. Oh, the table's back. Ah, there we go, got him. Yeah, that was harder than I remember. Ooh. Ifrit's horn.
What a racket. How's a doorknob to get any sleep?
He just fires his laser. Old meme, but it checks out. Ah, she's away with the fairies. Away with the fairies. We might find her in another world. Okay. I know a lot of the stuff about save points was done in, like, sort of like side dialogue, but my god, Goofy is actually having a conversation where he says that we need to go to a save point. And we're back. Back on the road? Space road. Somebody just spilled a bag of Funyuns in space. Oh, they actually might be a bit of a threat now. They're actually shooting at me. Oh no. Got to the darkest reaches of space. Nice obstacle. They've got all these like fancy layered rings and I just go to the corner. Ah, here we are. Sort of. It's. I think it gets a bit of a bad rap just because of what's about to happen. Though, it was never the most interesting. Like, Disney had a lot of properties to work with. Well, again, as I've mentioned earlier, they no longer have Tarzan to work with. In fact, that makes me wonder if any of the Tarzan stuff is on Disney Plus. I don't think I remember seeing it on there. Because, like, even in the copyright thing at the start of this game, it mentions the owners of the rights to Tarzan. Yeah, it's a case where, like, Disney took a load of stories that were once in the public domain and made them more mainstream and made their money off them, and then they lobbied to get it so that, like, nobody else could do that. And then when they turned around and said, hey, we want to use Tarzan, they kind of got bit by their own, the result of their own lobbying a little.